I like girls who like girls. Hey! Didn't see you there. How you doing? Welcome. What's up? We got another video. Cop retaliates and the end gets owned, okay? So, like, this is a cop getting owned, y'all. I love these videos because they're funny. Yeah. For sure. But anyways, let's get it. Let's go. Boom. Boom.
You're not going to answer. Why are you refusing to answer questions? You want to go down this road? I can make this more difficult. I can pull you out of the car if you want me to.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay, then I'm going to write you a citation for not...
I'll take you to court for that. That's fine.
Okay.
Starting off, he doesn't have to... Bro. What is the first thing it says in your Miranda rights? You have the right to remain silent. I don't have to answer any question that you ask me. I have the right to remain silent. How does he understand the Miranda rights and you don't? Bro.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. In July of 2023, a viewer named Nero was driving and suddenly noticed a police cruiser approaching rapidly from the rear with its emergency lights activated. Concerned that the officer was en route to an actual emergency, Nero admits that he rolled a stop sign to clear the path for the officer and immediately pulled to the right. But as he slowed down, he realized that the officer was pursuing his vehicle.
Hey there, David Cheney of the police department. You got your license? Certainly you can. Can I see your license first? I'd like to know why.
Technically, he's already in the wrong. He rolled past the stop sign. He could get him on that. He can get him on that.
See your license first, please? Okay. You won't give me your license?
He doesn't
I can
have
pull you out of
to.
the car if you want me to. I'd like to know why. No front license plate. Now let me see your driver's license, please.
How did you know? Wait. How did you know he didn't have no front license plate? How did he know he ain't had no front license plate?
As recently discussed on my community page, it's common for an officer to inform you of the reason for a traffic stop immediately upon approaching your vehicle. In fact, some departments even have policies urging officers to clearly state why a person is being detained. But in clear opposition to the Fourth Amendment and your inalienable right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures, an officer is not legally required to do so. In the video, Officer Cheney of the Euless Police Department refused to answer at first and used the civil interaction as a way to escalate the encounter.
I can pull you out of the car if you want me to.
Threatening to pull Nero out of the car if he refused to surrender his papers without knowing why this was being demanded of him.
This is why we need to get people in them positions that ain't psychopaths, man. My God, dude, what are you doing?
Snatching the license from Nero and heading back to his cruiser, the officer realized that ordinary citizens rarely have a path to ensure accountability, and that the official complaints of the ill-tempered tantrums of toxic tyrants are typically tossed in the trash. So he returns to Nero to start stacking up frivolous citations in retaliation for simply asking why the state stopped him.
You still live on Paris?
The audacity of the plebeian to exercise his constitutional right to refuse answering questions and wanting to know why a government agent stopped his movement was almost too much for the officer to handle.
You want to go down this road? I can make this more difficult if you want me to. You live on terrace apartment? You're not going to answer. Why are you refusing to answer questions?
He can remain silent.
Just stay right there, please.
Officer Cheney returns to his vehicle, hits a couple...
But notice he ain't arresting. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing you can do. He has the right to remain silent. Point blank, period.
Keys on his computer.
I like girls who like girls. Oh, that song's stuck in my head, man. I gotta get it out. Like, I'm trying not to say it in the process of the video, but it's running.
And then sits there, in silence, listening to the artist formerly known as. The officer is gone for a bit, and Nero is reminded of his favorite YouTube channel. The mere thought of all the wonderful content it provides reminds him that he should be recording this insolent officer. And moments later, Officer Cheney emerges from his cruiser, muttering under his breath.
Whose car is this?
Mine.
I'm sorry?
It's mine.
Okay, also that windshield crack that obstructs your vision as a driver.
Over the next few minutes, Officer Cheney is seen typing on his phone and filling out multiple citations for Nero. And now, 10 minutes into the encounter, he returns once more to their vehicle.
Do you have your contacts in?
I don't answer any questions.
Okay, then I'm going to write you a citation for not driving with your contacts. If you're not going to tell me if you have your contacts in or not, I have to.
I'll take you to court for that, because that's...
I'm sorry?
I'll take you to court for that, that's fine.
Okay.
And moments later, he returns once more to their vehicle.
Alright, sir. I don't really understand why you had to make this more difficult than it already is. There's your license back. Can you run your window down, please, so we can talk a little better like human beings?
No, that's fine, I can hear you.
Okay. You're receiving 4 citations. Driver's view obstructed for the cracked windshield, no front license plate, rolling the stop sign back there, running the stop sign, and then restriction for not wearing your contacts.
And what was your name back number? DJ?
Ticket right there. Have a good
I
day,
want you
sir.
to say it out loud for me.
The amount of citations was obviously in retaliation for exercising his constitutional rights.
Right.
As mentioned earlier, Nero admitted to rolling the stop sign and not having a front plate. But the officer had no probable cause that Nero wasn't wearing his contacts, as in fact, he did have them in.
I mean, you can see them on your contacts.
Driving with a cracked windshield in Texas is not illegal, but it can still result in a citation if it obstructs the driver's view. Texas law requires that drivers have a clear view of the road, and any damage to the windshield that obstructs the driver's vision can result in a fine. But the crack in Nero's windshield didn't span across or even in front of the driver. Nevertheless, the department denied his records request for the footage, and eventually allowed Nero to appear at the department to view it, where Officer Cheney's supervisor is alleged to have maintained that his officer's actions were completely justified. Nero fought the citations pro se and set the case for a jury trial, but at pretrial, the prosecutor finally watched the footage and dropped all charges in the interest of justice. Her decision, according to Nero, is that if a jury saw the body cam footage and the way Officer Cheney spoke to Nero, all for exercising his constitutional rights, that the jury would nullify and she would likely lose. But what if you never had to deal with your civil rights being abused by tyrants like Officer Cheney? What if it was customary to never say a word to an officer? Pay close attention over the coming weeks, as I have teamed up with Long Island Audit to start something huge. Our revolutionary idea is almost complete and will be announced in a live stream soon. And no, it's not a podcast, a list of court cases to hand an officer, or of...
Okay, he's like ranting off about like his thing, and that's cool, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna subscribe to you too, Lackluster. I like your voice. I like how you communicate. You seem pretty smart. But yeah, like, you know, yeah, he got them citations because he exercised his right. Yeah, he was exercising his right. And here's the even more hilarious part about it, right? The prosecutor dropped it because they knew like there was no battle with this. Like the jury would have looked at it like, oh man, that cop was just being a dick. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing why like the jury of the peers thing is good. But like all these laws and shit are ridiculous, man. Like they're ridiculous. Just tell, you know, like I get the obstruction of being able to see on the road, but like I don't think anybody would take a car on the road where the glass is too bad for where they can't see. I don't understand tent laws. I've never understood tent laws. I don't understand, like, what's the point? Why can't you have the tent as dark as you want it to be? Like, why? Like, why does there have to be a level of tent that's not the way it is? Maybe you guys can answer in the comment section. But there's a lot of dumb laws, and I'm like, man, or driving without a front license plate. What's the point? The officer can't see the front license plate. They can only see the back one. So if an officer gets behind you, they can run your plates by the back one. If you don't have a back license plate, that may be a problem. But a front one is crazy. Some cars don't even have holes to put the thing in the front. You got to make the hole. So it's like a front license plate is like, what the heck? You know, I don't know. I don't see the point of it. I don't even think you have to put the sticker on the front license plate, do you? Y'all tell me in the comments. I don't really know. But anyways, hey, I'm out. Peace.